Hello friends, today we are undertaking a DC DR activity whereon we are going to switch off our data center and then we see that whether the DR site that is located at this place at Hyderabad is going to take over or not. Yes, we are going to take 4 different applications, and each of these applications will switch on one by one from here, from the BCP, and then we will see whether it's going to be taken over by the DR site which is located at Hyderabad. So this is the whole sequence we are going to follow, and we are going to video record each of these.
मैं VMD का 207 सर्वर बंद कर रहा हूँ यहाँ से और power.
Yeah.
But still our DC is working, DR is working.
So you can see that DC is down now, but then the DR is up. So VMD has been successfully ported to DR. So what we are trying to do is we are just trying to push the content at the DR to our BCP, that is the viewing center. So what we are doing is we are pushing the VMD data from the viewing center to one of the VMDs. So as you can see that we are able to push the data from the viewing center to the VMD, and here it is the camera. From the camera you can see. So the control of the VMD is now from the viewing center. So now we have opened the VMS from the viewing center, and now we are accessing the DR site directly. This is the VMS application. We are seeing the BCP. So we are accessing the Nehru Chowk VMD through the VMS sitting at the DR site. It is the viewing center. So what we are doing is we are trying to push the content into the VMD sitting at DR site, that is viewing center at Nehru Chowk. So we are controlling the VMD from the DR site. So, and also we are seeing it through the camera. Push a new page into the VMD at Nehru Chowk through the DR site, and now you can see it is slightly slow, maybe some problem or maybe just because of the bandwidth, but yes, the application is working. So the first test of pushing the VMD from the DR site is successful. We have accessed the VMD and then pushed a new listing also. So this particular first test is successful. So now we are going to test the VMS. So, bolo.
Now I am going to on the VM. Another testing called VMS. Okay. Please align the call with the VMS people. Okay. Thanks.
So we are switching off the VMS from the DR.
जब वो आ जाएंगे देर तक मुझे कॉल लगा लीजिएगा, ठीक, इसी नंबर पे, तैयार नंबर पे, ओके? बड़ी सब 5 मिनट गैप से सबसे पहले रोड से
This is the VMS of data center, you see, and This is of DR. So what we are going to do is we are going to switch off this, and then this will automatically switch over to the DR.
बताओ मुझे आपके इसके जो VMs हैं इसमें से कौन से VM मैं शट डाउन करूँ आपके, जिससे कि जो स्पॉटर जो DC का है वो बंद हो जाए, मतलब वहाँ स्क्रीन पे नहीं दिखना चाहिए। फिर मैं सेम चीज़ DR पे लेके फिर ऑन करके दिखाऊंगा, DR से सब चल रहा है मेरा। PMS में एक मिनट, हाँ ये नहीं ये VM सर्वर 1 और VM सर्वर 2 है आपके, राइट। और इसके बाद
So we are switching off the server of VMS at the DC data center.
मैंने ये 20 ये बंद कर दिया आशीष।
Connecting, it shows that the signal is lost. So it's still running on the DR side. So VMS has now been transferred from DC to DR, and we are controlling it from the BCP, that is the viewing center. So now it's logged out. We are going to try to log in from the DC data center.
VMS VM
So we are switching on the VMS from the DR. So DC is unreachable now. So from the DC we are not able to reach to the server. So DC has now come back to normal. So we are going for the next test. So the third one is now we are going to check ATCS. This is the DC side of ATCS. So now we will switch it off and then move on to DR. So this is the DR. So what we are going to do is we are going to change one of the sides and see whether it's getting changed here at the DR or not. So in this particular test, what we are going to do is we are going to switch off the ATCS from the data center, and then we'll access the DC DR, and there we will see whether we will be able to control the DR from here, the ATCS and the DR from here. So that will be the sequence. So just preparing for it.
Now ATCS working here. ATCS is working from DC side, and this tiles we are running the ATCS from the DR side. Down the VM of DC side, and we will check the functionality from the DR side. तो DB सर्वर DB1 वेब 1 वेब 2 कौन सा ऐसा VM बंद करूं जिससे कि आपका वहां DC की तरफ से जो आपको वो दिखता है ना फर्स्ट पेज वो दिखना बंद हो जाए। कौन सा IP क्या है? ठीक है।
Switching off this, which is the DC. Yeah. So now the DC site is down, data center site is down. Yeah, it's a very mission critical application. So what we are going to do is we are going to put it in blinker mode. So this is the DR site, and we are controlling it from the viewing center, and we are changing the ATCS into a blinker mode.
सको ब्लिंकर फ्लैश मोड में डाल रही हूँ।
कहाँ का कौन सा कंट्रोल है, मतलब डीआर है कि डीसी है?
डीआर में।
डीआर में। So this is basic. This DR is on flash mode. Once again, I'm just seeing it. So we'll see whether physically it is getting changed at the site on ground. So now we are controlling. We changed it here into flash, and we can see that this physically it has changed into flash mode. So what we have done is we have controlled it from the DR from here, and then so it has changed into flash mode. We are seeing it through the cameras. What we are going to do is हम अभी PA system check करेंगे. So PA system exactly कैसे करेंगे DC to DR, इनसे आकांक्षा से सुनते हैं. आकांक्षा अभी क्या करने वाले हो बताओ.
अभी हम क्या करेंगे, डीसी का जो सर्वर है, पीए का सर्वर है, उसको ऑफ करेंगे और डीआर में चालू होगा सर्वर, उससे हम लोग कंटेंट डायरेक्ट पुश कराएंगे पीए में.
हाँ.
पूरे जंक्शन में वो चालू हो जाएगा.
सो बेसिकली जब हम डीसी सेट आउट करेंगे तो डीआर में ऑटोमेटिकली वो पिकअप कर लेगा. सो दैट्स व्हाट वी आर गोइंग टू टेस्ट.
चौक चौराहों में सिग्नल का पालन अवश्य करें. सिग्नल जंप करना स्वयं आपके लिए और जो सिग्नल का पालन कर रहा है.
ई चलान सर्वर फ्रॉम डीसी.
So now this is the DC. So server has been shut down from the DC, and it will hold good for the all the applications will run from the DR. So the server is shut down now. So now we are operating on the DR, sitting at the viewing center.
So now we are running the e-challan server from DR side, and we are getting the alert.
Okay.
So the application on the DC side has been shut down, while the application on the DR side is up and running. So kind of tested ke this one is a during disaster or e-challan servers are working. Hi sir, it was a beautiful day today. We had this DCDR drill done today. So 5 critical applications starting with ATCS and then VMS, PA system, ITMS system and the VMS system. So all we did check this DCDR drill and kind of we initially shut down all the VMs that was deployed on DC part, and then parallelly we showed that all those applications were up and running on the DR system. So this was completely as per the expected and as per the compliance terms. So thank you sir.
So Akanksha, how was your experience about the DCDR drill today?
बहुत अच्छा एक्सपीरियंस था सर. पहली बार ये सब देखी, नॉलेज हुआ कि कैसे काम करता है डीसी पे, डीआर पे, और कैसे एप्लीकेशन को रन कैसे करना वो मुझे आता था, बट ये नहीं पता था कि इतनी चीज़ें भी होती हैं. बट बहुत अच्छा लगा और थैंक्स टू यू और थैंक्स टू ऑल द सर कि मुझे इतनी अच्छी अपॉर्चुनिटी देने के लिए. थैंक यू सर.
Thank you.